Hello, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So we're going to have a quick video. This is going to be my debt update as well as stuffing the money from my interest that I earned on my high yield savings account. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys this week is treating you well. We are Friday. Oh my gosh, we are at Friday. I'm so happy. Work has been crazy busy, which is a good thing. And then of course with, not always a good thing. If you know, you know. So, but it is the weekend. Even though I'm manager on duty, I don't have to go to the office. So that is a blessing in itself. So let's get into the numbers for what I earned in interest. And for those of you that are not familiar or question my prop money versus my real money, so I prefer for my money to make me money. And so I'm using the interest that I earn in my high yield savings account to go towards debt, right? And so if my money is sitting here in my house, it is not doing anything for me but just sitting there. And so because of that, I put as much money as I can into my high yield savings account at the end of every month. And with some challenges or long-term goals that are going to be, over the whole year, I put that money straight into my ally account. Now, this money is what I've earned so far this year. And so this month for August, I don't know if the interest went up or not, but most of my accounts are higher or earned more this month than I did in July. I don't know how it calculates it, but I will take it. And it could be obviously because I'm putting more money in it too every month. So that's probably what the biggest thing is. But for my sinking funds savings account, I earned $81.14. In my holidays where I hold my Christmas and Mother's Day, Father's Day, things like that, it earned me $3.72. The mini millionaires, they have their own savings account in my ally, and they earned $11.26. My emergency funds earned $41.68, and then my vacation earned a whole big whopping 62 cents. But you know what? 62 cents adds up with everything else, and so we are perfectly fine with that. So in total for up until August 13th is when I get my interest, I made $138.42. Now the mini millionaires get to keep their money, so I don't do anything with that but put it into a bucket within their savings account that's labeled interest. So what we're putting in towards debt today is $127. So that's what I have here in prop money, because that is going directly into savings challenges that are in my ally account, the buckets. And then eventually, once we finish challenges, they go into a bucket that's labeled American Express, and it'll sit there until it gets time till I have to actually pay it before, because right now it's accruing 0 interest. And so I'm going to let it sit there up and right before, maybe 2 weeks before it's due, and then pay it completely off so I don't earn any interest on it. And so we have 50, 100, 25, and 27. So we're going to put that over here. I did not get my cash tray out, which is perfectly fine. This is going to be a little bit shorter. We will go over my debt as well. So we're going to put that there. We're going to leave that here for now. And then let's go into my debt payoff. I know I haven't been filming these as much and as often as I wanted to, but I will show you July what we ended up with. So July 28th, I put my regular $300 towards my American Express, bringing down the total to $9,525. And then of course the Discovery gets $50 every single week, so I brought that down to $2,620. I am focusing on the American Express. It started at over $20,000 the beginning of this year, and then of course my Discovery started over $4,000 at the beginning of this year. So that's where we're at right now. When I open up my app, that's what I see. Those are the numbers I see. Now, I break it down a little bit more. And so this is from the app and what's in my ally account. So the dark blue is the American Express on this and the Discovery. But on going forward, the dark blue is money that goes directly to the account, and then the light blue is money that's sitting in my ally account. So for my American Express for this month, this is for August where we're up to right now. So on the 8th, well, the 4th and the 8th, I put the 300. So I put weekly American Express 300, and then weekly I put Discovery. So on the 4th, I put 300. And then of course, this week on the 11th, I put 300, bringing the total down when I open up, the total for both, $8,925. And then Discovery was brought down to $2,520. Now, between the apps and what's in my Ally account, this is where I track the total balance that we owe for both of the credit cards put together. So we started off this tracker at $7,819 back in June. And so if you look down here on the 28th, I put 350, on the 4th 350, and then of course on the 4th, when I was emptying all my money from my envelopes and transferring those money, the Wizard of Oz challenge in my randomizer got $40 for the month, and so that is added to it. That's why it's in blue, because it's sitting in my Ally account. And then on the 11th, I sent $350 towards the total, between the two cards, bringing it down to $4,079. And then you guys, here's the $27 from my interest. Now we are going to finish the piano challenge from Madeline Budgets, which I absolutely love that challenge. I'm thinking I want to print and start it, although I do have another challenge, but we'll see how I feel about this challenge. Just because, I truly love the piano challenge. But so the total is down to $4,152. So that's the total. Now, I do try and break it down even more so that I can see exactly where I'm at on each card. So, of course, in June, we started with $4,803. Again, this is money that's going towards the card and money that's sitting in my Ally account. So if you look down here, we have the 28th, the 4th, the 11th, and then again the 11th. So on the 4th, we did our 300 towards the American Express, bringing it down to $2,028. And then here you see the $40 for the Wizard of Oz challenge, bringing it down to $1,988. And then on Monday, I sent the $300 for my weekly, and then that brought it down to $1,688 from over $20,000 in January, you guys. And then again, here is the $127 because American Express is my focus. So everything extra goes to American Express to get that knocked out. But I do pay the $50 weekly on the Discovery so that it slowly is knocking it down. So by the time we're done paying off the American Express, everything will go to the Discover card and it'll knock it out that much faster. So here's the $127 from interest, bringing the total balance down to $1,561. You guys, it has been a journey, and for those that have been here from the beginning, I truly appreciate you guys walking this journey with me. But I am focused and I'm trying to work as many hours as I can, put out as many orders as I can, see as many private clients as I can, just everything I can to get this debt paid off. And then when we look at the Discover card, so when we started this tracker in May, at the end of May, we were down to $3,120. But if you look down here at the payments, so on the 28th, $26.20, on the 4th for the 50, $25.70, and then of course on the 11th we put the $50 this week, bringing it down to $25.20. So $2,520 is what we owe left on the Discover card, which again, I'm so excited to see these numbers drop to where they're at right now. So for this challenge, so the Discover card started at $4,470, and so I've been using this tracker from Lisa Grateful Me. Of course, it was initially made for a savings tracker for $4,200, but I just like the way it had the numbers to fill them out. I like seeing things get completed, these trackers. So I added a column here to give me the 4,470 that I needed. And so I did color in the last weeks that I did not, actually, I think I need to add, because I don't think I did more than 1 week. I think I just colored in 1 week. So I'm going to have to tally this up to make sure that it's correct, and then color in any ones that I need to color in. But today we're going to do the 50 from this week, and so we're just going to knock out 50 from here. So we're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And I know some of you are thinking that is a 7, not a 10, but that's because I am going to add these 3s over here to give me the 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, and I'm going to clean it up. So now that is where we're at right there. So I just love the fact that it's filling up nicely. So we're done in this binder because we have nothing else as far as the debt. And we're going to go into this one because this is where I house and I've been doing this off too. So we're not going to worry about that tonight because I obviously didn't bring money for that. So let's see. So this is the piano, you guys. I just love this one. I think I really want to do this one again. But let's knock out the 70 because that's what we have left to pay off. So that's the 70 that's going to go in here. So we should be able to color in everything that's left over. Now this whole challenge was started early. I started it last year, and for the most part, I've only been using this with interest. There were some weeks that I was adding little bits of money because I wanted to add something in weekly, but then I stopped doing that, and it's just interest. So I think I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of stuck because I just like it so much. But that is that, you guys. How beautiful is she? Oh, she's just beautiful. I just love the colors. I just love the whole thing. Okay, so let's put our $70 in. So, and of course, we should have 2,025. So we have 1,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1950, 2,025. You guys, we finished this challenge, 2025. Absolutely love it. Again, I don't care that it's just for 2025. I'm going to have to ask Madeline if she can put a 2025 or 2026 out, or, we'll see. I just love it, you guys. So I do have this one. I had this sitting over to the side, not being used. And so I thought maybe I would just use this one for the rest of the year. So I think maybe we'll just do that. So let's see, we have 50, 55, and 57 that we need to still stuff that's left over. So let's knock out 57. So let's do 25 and 25. So that's 50, and then we'll do a 7. So that is our 57 there. So we'll put the 57 here. So that's that. And I do need to finish my Build-A-Bank for the first cycle. I'm realizing I did not, so excuse my reach, you guys. I thought I had everything that I needed, but obviously I didn't. So here is this. Here is our Build-A-Bank. So we are on a 90-day locked-in journey. This is from GB over at Income Babe. So we have a handful of bank tellers that are doing this challenge for the next 90 days. Well, we're well into the 90 days, but So this is our cycle 1. So I need to finish day 14 and day 15 to finish off this month. And then, you guys, I realize I don't have any money. So let me get my prop money for my Build-A-Bank. So let me just get this. I know, kind of all over the place, but let's just roll with it. No judging over here. All right, so let me get some cash. We don't really need any, well, I shouldn't say we don't need any bigger bills because we don't know what we're going to draw. So let's see. We have 2. So let's just do this. This money goes directly into my high yield savings account. I do have a bucket that is just for Build-A-Bank. And so if I remember, I will take a picture or, take a screenshot of it, and then I will place it here so that you can see where we're at in total. And we're going to keep going for 5 more cycles. So this is cycle 1, total of 6 cycles. So we have 5 more to go. So let's grab our card and see who is getting what. All right, so we have a happy customer. Look at Joe, just as cute as he can be with his little leaf. Maybe he's a you know, hot cup of tea. But he's going to be $1, sir. So all of the tills in the back, so there's 12 tills. So all the tills in the back are going to get $1. So let's put the $1 in. All right. So day 14 is going to be on the cheaper side. We have happy customers, we have angry customers, and they have different denominations. So right now, that is only $6 for day number 14. So we got off a little easy there, because as you can see, day 13 was $52. Okay, so that customer is done. So we're going to pull out another customer to see what day 15 is going to cost us. Ooh, so Ken the koala is angry, you guys. I don't know what his beef is, but he is just mad, mad, mad. So he's going to cost us $2. And as you can see by the colors, these are going into the last set of tills as well. And so we have till number 7 that's going to get an extra $2. Till number 8 is going to get $2. Till number 9 will get $2. Till 10. Till 11. And till number 12. Now, each one of these tills is going to get designated to a certain sinking fund once we've completed the entire challenge. So as you see, we have 6 tills up here, and we have 6 tills in the back. And we're going to keep doing these cards for the next 5 cycles that we have to finish. But before I do that, let me put this in here. So let's see, $2 for each one. So that is going to be 12. So that finishes off our cycle 1. We will go through really quick to see how much is in each till, and then again I will put it up on the screen how much. So till number 1 for the first cycle got $22 and $23 so far. So who knows how much is going to be in here the next cycle. And then till number 2 got 20. There are going to be different numbers because different cards are being pulled. Till number 3 has $20. Till number 4 has 10. Till number 5 has 10, 20, 30, 35, and 36. If you're interested in the prop money, this is in my either in my Ko-Fi or my Etsy. And then till number 6 has $40. Again, it's going to depend on what cards are being pulled, because we also have cards that are just strictly for the tills. And then when we come to the last tills in the back, till number 7 has, let's see, 10, 12, 15. So let's just condense since we're here. So at $16 there. And again, it just depends on which cards are coming up on how much each till has. So till number 8 is going to have $11. So let's put that back. So $11 in till number 8. Till number 9 has 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So let's condense this one. Oh, did I not grab any 20s? I sure did not. So let me see if we have 20s. We have 120. So $21 going into till number 9. And then till number 10 is ending this cycle with 20, 30, 32, 33, and 34. Let me make it a little bit thinner. So 34 for till number 10. Till number 11, let's see, has $16 in this one. So 10, 15, and 16. And then till number 12 has $11. So let's put that 5, that 10, let's put that, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's $11 in here. And then again, I will put up on the screen, or I would have put up on the screen, how much we saved in cycle 1 total. I am loving this challenge. GB is such an amazing creator. So we're going to keep doing this challenge locked in for 90 days. Hopefully you guys will remain and watch as we get through this. If you guys are interested in this, you can head over to GB over at Income Babes. She has an Etsy shop as well as a Ko-Fi shop. So definitely head over, check this out. But until then, until the next one, you guys, oh my goodness, I hope and pray you have an amazing rest of your week and your weekend, since we're at the weekend. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and until the next one, bye.